What is up, everybody? Welcome. My name is Chris Burns. I am the artist and creator of Chikara, and I am here with the amazing cast of Chikara for voice acting, animation, and more. And there's so many more people. There's so many more, but it's just, Google Meets can't handle all of everybody's talent. They just can't. The system would break. It would break. So I'm gonna go kind of according on my screen here on how the layout is, because I know it's different for you guys. We're gonna kind of go one by one so they can kind of tell you who they are, what they do, and how they're associated with the Chikara brand. So Shay, we're gonna start with you. Hello.
Sure, yeah, okay, I'll start off by awkwardly correcting you that it's pronounced chia, like chia seed.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I am an animator, I guess. I've done a couple for Chikara, but I guess for the promotional teaser trailer things. Looking forward to animate more in the future.
Amazing animator, guys. Like all the animation that you see with the chibi stuff that's on Giphy and all the animation stuff, like that is done by her. So definitely reach out to her if you want any of that stuff done. She is growing every time I see her post, so it's amazing.
Thank you.
We're gonna go next on my little block here. The man, the myth, the legend. The first one that kind of kick-started this whole thing off. I am Waves, also known as the voice actor for Kurisu, the main character.
Hey guys! Yo, what's up? It's me, Waves. Yeah, which is crazy. That's crazy saying it. Like, I was here when, like, we just started. Like, we just got the ball rolling for doing voice acting of Chikara. And, I've been here. I'm probably going to be here forever. This is a forever thing. I do voiceovers. I do editing. I do directing. I do casting directing. I do a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get paid. I'm broke out here, so that's what I do. That's me.
That be Waves, everybody, and a lot of us. We all are broke, trying to make this something.
Trying to make it in these streets.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna go next here. Lux, are you available? I remember you were working on some stuff.
Yes.
He's here.
I am available for like a good second. If I have to introduce myself, I'm a voice actor. I'll call myself at least semi in the profession or whatnot. My kind of dream is to become one of the best. And right now, I'm sorry that I'm not really focused on this. I'm like multitasking this in a workshop, so kind of doing it at the same time. So. But yeah, my first ever official role was John for Chikara Power of God. I thank Chris and Waves for giving me that opportunity, and I'm super excited to be able to see where the series goes. And I'm super excited to play more of John and to see how his character grows throughout the series. So that's me.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. All right, next up, we're gonna go to Michael, also known as Mikey. I call him Mikey. He plays one of the most. Man, he's one of the most silent but powerful characters. I'm telling you. There's so much more to come for his character. So go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
All right, I'll do that. I am Mike, or Mikey, or Michael, whatever you want to call me. Some still call me Pudley, my old name on Instagram, which that was a long time ago. I'm mostly known as the guy that sounds a lot like some people and a little like some else. But, I started with Chikara back around when the first manga dubs started happening, and Waves was like, "Hey, I want you to be Judas." I was like, "Okay, who's Judas?" Right? So, because I loosely knew about the series, of course I heavily got into it. Like, I'm finally getting the physical copies of it this Friday. I'm ordering those, in all of them, the illustration book, everything like that. I remember I was so into it. I got the shirt from you, the Judas shirt, and I ripped that and showed oops, excuse me, the dog just barked. Only when I unmute, right? But I showed Aaron Dismuke, voice actor of Alphonse Elric and Dr. Stone, and I was like, this is a character that I play in a wonderful manga called Chikara. Oh my goodness, she's just barking away. But yeah, that's me. I just kind of I started going off of impressions of trying to make a name for myself. Same with Judas, going off, and then we all kind of work as a team, and I like that. Thanks to Waves, kind of got me into this.
Awesome. Glad you're a part. Like I said, Judas is a silent but just such a deadly and impactful character. I swear. Next up, Lokira, or I think I say your name wrong every time I say it, so correct me if I do. But this is the voice of the flame princess of the South, the most fiery Hispanic Venezuelan character in manga you'll ever see. I'm pretty sure Diaz, I'm calling it, is the first Venezuelan character ever, and she's voicing Diaz. So go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit better than what I said.
I'm Chikara.
Kyra, okay.
But you guys can call me Kyra. Like everyone else here, I feel like Waves and Chris, they roped me into this. One of my first roles. I think actually I was offered either Diaz or Kaylani, so I think that's interesting. How would things turn out if I was Kaylani? But yeah, I'm part of the Chikara fam.
Yep. Yeah, that's man. Me and Waze were talking at the beginning of this. We were just like, man, this time is just flying by. Like it's been a year when I think it's been a year since me and him did this originally when I first brought him on, and just in such a small amount of time, how just so many people are now a part of it. It's crazy. Super blessed, super thankful for all you guys. All right. Now saving the best for last, I guess, because she's in the car, and playing one of you guys' favorite. I swear, Kalani might as well be the main character at this point. It's like everybody loves her more than anybody else. But guys, this is Mad Dog. She is one of the newer people to come on board to voice one of, like I said, the fan favorites, Kalani. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, pardon me, I'm in the car. I am Mad Dog VA, or Madeline for official stuff. I voice Kalani. First role, like official role? Like original role. I think I did like a few Minecraft things when I first started, but that didn't really go anywhere. I think it was Kalani. That actually was my first original role that is going somewhere.
Awesome.
Dedication in the car. Still
in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you didn't know. I mean, well, you guys know. Viewers, you didn't know, but Madeline here she lost her voice about earlier this week, so I was scared. I was like, oh man, she's not gonna be able to talk. She's gonna be here. It's gonna be sad, but her voice is back, and we are glad that the voice is saved.
Indeed.
So everybody, pretty much that was the introduction. Now I kind of want to go, and this can be like kind of one by one. I can pick again because, like I said, my layout might be a little different from you guys, but I kind of want to see, or the next question I should say is kind of like what kind of drew you, or continues to draw you to Chikara in terms of wanting to do this, because we talk about finances, like I don't have a lot of money to pay all you guys, and that's why I'm so thankful that you guys do this. Like for the majority, like I try to pay when I can, depending on what the project is and stuff. But I kind of just want to talk a little bit about that, like what brings you, like what draws you to Chikara, because as the world, for those of you that are new, Chikara is in my opinion the world's first mainstream Christian manga. So it's different, but it has a lot of aspects from other manga that I've drawn from that help it to stand off on its own, but also not be too preachy. And I normally don't ask a lot about religious stuff with people that I work with and just people in general, because that's personal. But I'm betting to say not everyone here is a Christian. I could be wrong, but and I find it interesting just because you guys love this series so much. I just wonder kind of input on like what draws you to Chikara. Like, is it just the story? Is it the religion aspect? That kind of thing. And like I said, we'll start just on kind of my screen here, and we'll start with Chia, right?
That's right.
Okay, because I keep wanting to say Shay. So Chia, we're gonna start with you, because you're kind of like you're the animator of the group here.
Sure, yeah. Well, I guess I never really looked into your series until you reached out to me about the first Karisu animation, and so I think I bought the books after that, and I really had no idea what the story was going to be about. Just the title, right? I mean, yeah, I read it and it was awesome. So I was really happy to be a part of the family. As for religion, I feel like I don't have a set belief that I live by or anything, but I'm very open-minded to everything. I feel like I don't really know what this world is in all its everything, so I'm very open to anyone's interpretations. As for what continues to draw me to this series, I mean, the story. I mean, I'm waiting on book 4. I'm excited to get back into the story.
I'm also waiting.
But creatively, I mean, it's just fun. It's a challenge to, animate every time. I've got my own stuff, but it's exciting when you work on side projects and stuff as well. It's like when someone else has kind of a vision and idea that's different from your own. It's kind of new ground sometimes, and it can be just really exciting to work on.
Yes, I agree. And go ahead and tell the viewers what you also are working on real quick, because I don't want to forget just moving forward, because you do have your own series and characters, and I want to make sure you tell them about that too.
Sure, okay. So I have a project I'm working on. I'm aiming for an animated series called Nudist Mind Joan. And at the moment, I have everything down. I feel like I'm at a place where I can start moving forward on the actual production. So I have episode 1 almost finished written, the script of it. And so once that is written, I can go into storyboarding and stuff. So that's exciting. Right now, I'm working on just like some test animation to see what the final product will look like. Obviously, not an actual part of the show, but just getting the animation and the colors and everything like that. Being able to see what it'll look like in the finished piece. That's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, an animated series.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna move on to. Let's mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna jump to Mikey, just because you want to say something.
Well, in terms of like why I stay with the series, I definitely, because I personally, in terms of like the beliefs and stuff, I'm not sure. Like I'm still kind of, I'm young, I don't have to settle on anything just yet. I've experienced like all of the above, and I love mythology, regardless of, like, I don't necessarily believe in like Greek gods, but I still love it, and I'm very open-minded with that kind of stuff. And so when I read it, it's less of like I believe in it per se, but it's more of like, oh, this is cool. Regardless, it's awesome. Like, I love the story, and it just keeps me I guess captivated. I'm sitting there and I'm invested the whole time. I love the character of Judas. He's so cool. He's different from like other masked characters like Toby and stuff. Like, he's this tall, looming figure, big stature, and he's got he doesn't talk. Rarely. It's just ellipses the whole time.
Easiest character to draw.
Right.
Don't have to put anything in the word bubble.
But it's just been awesome. He's probably my favorite character to voice, besides, of course, like Broly. Like, that's just stuff that I just love to do, because he's my favorite character since I was very little, and so getting to play him is awesome. But out of all the characters that I voiced total, I'd say that Judas takes the cake, because he's so fun to try and bring a character to life without emoting all the way. Like, it's just like, you have to really put your heart and soul into the character, because you're literally just going like,
like Nezuko, just in the mic, just
right. He puts up in my mouth but I stay because the story is captivated. I love it, and it definitely gives me a nice, because I don't read manga as much as I used to. I need to get back into it, but this one is definitely one that I read, I look into consistently. And like I said, I'm getting the copies off of Amazon this Friday, so I can binge read it. Like, when it rains, I'll sit down and I'll just binge read all of like book 1. But yeah, that's pretty much my story with Chikara. I just kind of sit by, wait for you to need like a grunt or two, and then I get invested in the art and stuff. Oh man, I love the art that you post on Instagram, and I'll always like tune into your lives and see stuff. Like I love to see you grow. And I always hear people talk about like, oh, your videos are so helpful, you know, and it's nice to see a community forming around it, and I'll always love to be a part of that.
Awesome, I appreciate it so much. We're gonna jump to Lux. I'm gonna hit you up last because I know you're multitasking. Let's go to Madeline because she's like in her studio now.
Yay! I can talk now.
Yes.
Can you remind me of the question again?
Okay.
A whole lot of stuff happened.
It was you were driving. What brought you to Chikara? I guess what keeps you invested in Chikara, and then I said something about the religion aspect, or like like in terms of the religion aspect, like what still brings you to the series? That was the question.
What brought me there? Waves did.
Waves is just like, I'm bringing everybody.
I was basically kind of recruited back in May, odd enough during a very hard time, but to voice a very energetic, bossy little character was exactly what I needed. It's very fun, very entertaining. I guess it's why I'm invested, because I auditioned for a whole lot of stuff, and a lot of it doesn't go anywhere, so it makes me mad because that means I can't really develop a character or actually get to know them in only the part that I apply to the audition, and that's it. And I don't get to further it at all, and so doing this, it's very fun and entertaining. I get to do that with her. And for the religion aspect, I am not a religious person, but I respect anyone that has their own beliefs because it's respectful. It's nice. I do what I do. You do you do. I don't judge. You do you.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Awesome. And I'll get to my point at the end of this. Let's go to, I swear I keep wanting to say Kira, but it's Kyra. So we're gonna go to you. I'm just used to these Japanese vowels. That's the only reason I keep messing up people's names. But go for it.
What drew me to Chikara? It was Waves.
Waves.
When I first started following, I was just going down his page to see what he had, and I saw like the first little advertisement he did for Chikara as Carissa. I was like, wow, this looks really cool. So I went to your page to follow you, and then out of nowhere I'm getting casted. I was like, wow. And yeah, that's how I got into the Chikara. But I think what keeps me here is the art in the story. It's just very unique. I never thought of like putting Christianity in a manga and then putting it together. It's crazy. Yeah, I really like that combination. It's very unique. Religious wise, I'm not super religious, but I did grow up on being Christian, and it's nice to see like the connections from like the manga to the actual scripture and stuff.
Awesome. Let's see. Lux, are you free to knock yours out, or are you? I think he's busy. So we're gonna go to Waves. He looked at the camera and was like, "No." Okay, we're gonna go to Waves. Where you knocked out.
Let's see. What brought me to Chikara? Chris. Chris brought me to Chikara. I remember doing the All Might final United States of Smash video, and I go live, and like what's crazy is the day before that I was just like, bro, I want to get a role. I just want to get my first role. I just want somebody to believe in me and say, hey, I want you as this. And soon as I go live, Chris joined. It says Chris Burns. Who was this? And he was like, yo, I got something for you. I was like, huh? Oh man, he probably finna scam me or something. I ain't got no money. And which was Instagram. I was like, oh, he actually like he actually does this. And then, you know, he was like, I'm thinking Chris is finna just like have me as like some side character. I'm like, all right, cool, you know, I'm about being some little side character, you know. I'm gonna show up here and there and people gonna love it. And he's like, yeah, I want you to play the main character. Huh? What you mean? You want me? He was like, yeah. And I was like, he gotta be playing. He can't be serious. But next thing I know, he's sending me a video to do for the little chibi version of Kurisu. And I was like, can I do the old trailer that you did too? And as I'm doing it, you know, and he sends it back to me, he shows everything that's done. I'm watching it. I'm like, oh snap, that's me. And so everything kind of just you know, followed behind. And, you know, I'm really big on, you know, if I eat, you know, I feel like everybody else gets a little piece of the pie. So, you know, as I started going through this journey of voice acting, you know, I just kept the bug with Chris. I was like, Chris, I think I got a good ear, you know, can I just kind of like I got somebody that I think is very talented. You mind if I just, you know, nudge them over to you? He was like, yeah. And so next thing I know, you know, I'm talking to Lux and Mike, because they started with me. That's who I started with. And then next thing I know, Chikara kind of joins in, and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, and I'm looking at Chikara Power God, and I'm looking over the story, and I'm like, yo, I think Mikey would do amazing with this character. I'm thinking Chikara would go stupid with this character. And then look, and then everything kind of just followed in, and I stay behind because it's just a simple fact that, you know, I said, hey, I just need somebody to believe in me, you know, and I know where Chris comes to my life, and, you know, he gives me that opportunity to start my voice acting career. That's where my real voice acting career started. Because before that, I was only doing fan dubs. So it's just like, you know, I'm like, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here for the rest of my life. You know, this might as well be a contract. Me personally, I'm not a heavy Christian. You know, I was born into Christianity for my family and stuff. You know, I always did try to get into the story of you know, God and stuff, and then I also tried to get into the story about Greek gods just because I found it so interesting. And then next thing I know, you know, Chris hits me with this. I'm like, you wrote this? You did this? Oh, I'm just, huh? I closed. I was like, yep, I'm sold. You can have me. I don't care. Look, you can have me as long as you need me. As long as you need me. So yeah, that's how, you know, I started with Chikara Power God, and like here I am now. So.
Awesome. Again, like, I appreciate all you guys, and to all the voice actors that are not here, because, you know, we do have some new additions and just other people that, you know, couldn't be here today. My point to asking that question was, you know, I wanted to, this is something that, you know, when people read my bio on my Instagram, you know, bringing cultures together through comics, that's like my main thing, right? You know, me being a Christian, I wanted to show the world that that does not mean hatefulness, that does not mean judging, that does not mean you can't be around anyone that's not Christian. Like, that's not what being Christian means. And to me, being Christian is about being diverse, because that's just kind of how Jesus was. He didn't hang out with the kings and the queens and the higher ups. He went and hung out with the poor people, the criminals, and, you know, the people that know him, like, you know, just a bunch of different people. And that's kind of how I kind of live my life, and you guys are a testament to that, on just how this group, this cast that has been made, this family that's being made, everyone comes from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different parts of the world. And the fact that we're not all of the same religion or same race, this shows that we can still live together, we can still work together, we can still have fun, we can still like the same stuff and get along and not just hate each other. So that's like my main point for my manga, like my brand and like everything. And you guys are seriously a testament to that, and I appreciate you being here and showing the world that you know that it is possible. Like I said, Lux, I don't know if he's available yet. I don't know if he can hear us yet. He still might be doing his workshop. We'll try to get to him again later on if he could pop in again. But the fact that he's here is amazing. The second question I want to bring, because like I said, I don't know how much time we have left with this Google Meets thing. Second question would be, I guess, what are you looking forward to, I guess, most for Chikara moving forward? without giving away too many spoilers. Waves, you know one of them because we talked about it earlier. So not that one. You can't give that one away because that one's not officially official. But everybody else, what are you, I guess, expect or hype about for just Chikara moving forward? And then from there, actually, with that question, what are your top 3 animes right now? Because I'm just curious to know, because anime right now, some animes are really, really cool. And whoever wants to start can start. I don't have to pick someone, just, I guess, someone.
Can I go? I want to go.
Sure.
I'm not gonna fake it. It's one thing in Chikara that I don't know why, but I keep forgetting what the other person name is called. But I would love to see that scene animated. I want to see a fight scene for Chikara Power of God one day. That's one thing I've always wanted to see, because it's just like, I feel like a fight scene would go just stupid. And there's this scene where it's Kurisu and there's this guy on a jetpack, and they're running down this hallway.
Oh, okay.
Remember. Yes, I want to just see how that would look animated, because you see Kurisu has lightning on his feet, and they're really it seems like they're really moving, so I really want to see that.
That is coming in book 5.
Okay. But my favorite anime is Gurren Lagann, Your Lie in April, and then
is that your current anime right now, or just your top 3?
Those are top 3 for my entire life. I rewatch them every week.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna rephrase that. The anime that I guess you're watching now, like the top 3 you're watching now.
Demon Slayer, Ranking of Kings, Big Boji, and is there anything else new out right now? I don't think there's anything else new that I'm watching right now other than those 2. Just Demon Slayer and Ranking of Kings.
If no one says Attack on Titan, we're all gonna have a serious conversation.
Oh yeah, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
Like, I'm about to say, if no one says Attack on Titan.
It breaks my heart too much, so I have to put it in the back of my head, because we just keep yeah. No, that's me.
Okay. Anyone can go next. It doesn't matter.
Mikey.
Whoever unmutes first.
Put me on the spot. I don't know if one that came out I think it was last year, counts. But Horimiya, that's a fantastic romantic comedy anime. Attack on Titan, of course, and Demon Slayer season 2. I don't really watch much anime, like newer animes anymore. I kind of try to catch up on ones that I've missed in the past, and so of course, if I had like older ones that I'm watching right now, not ones that recently came out, it'd be Yu Yu Hakusho, catching up on that. Why can't I think? My brain just fried there for a second. My Hero, I'm catching up, and although I'm caught up on the manga, I don't know why I need to catch up on the anime. And then Black Clover, I'm giving a shot.
I couldn't with
See, I don't know what it is. I have a hard time.
So the animation, the story, amazing. It's just Asuka's voice actor for English dub and sub is terrible. I don't know why. I just did not enjoy hearing that in my ear 24/7.
That's fair.
So it's like hearing Goku in Japanese. It's like I can't. All right, who wants to go next? See the mute. Oh, she raised her hand. Go for it.
I did. I didn't want to have a battle of everyone unmuting going, I will, all at the same time. That has happened. It's very interesting. Anyway, I guess just voicing Kalani, more content. I really want to have enough time to develop a character, because that's what I need to work on really badly, because I start it and then the project ends and it doesn't go anywhere, and they're like, oh, sorry, deletes the whole Discord server without saying anything. Has happened a lot.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, without saying anything.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But going somewhere, developing characters, more content. I'm excited for that. And the top 3 animes I've been watching. Oh, I watched a lot. 86,
That one's really, 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 really good. It's like really good. I forgot what it's called. Karina Bodeger's in it for the English dub. Same with AJ Beckles. It's about this boy that's also a creature, but it's bloodless, and it joins this group of other like kids that are also like a person that has snow powers, like based off like Japanese mythical creatures. Like a Tanuki's one of them. Let's see, everyone. I'm just Belle. Watched it. Just came back from watching the movie. Belle. Totally Belle. So good.
I'm sorry, I love Belle too. I can't help it.
It made me cry. I don't cry during anything. Movies, shows, at all. Never cry. Bawled my eyes out. It was good.
Chikara Power of God needs a musical number one, just for one chance.
just a musical. Yo, man, yeah. If people want to produce that, you know, go right ahead. I'll sign off on it. I don't want to make it. But no, Kalani definitely. She's gonna play a huge role in this story. Not just comedically, and I'll leave it at that. It's gonna be great. Kyra, you are summoned to the stage.
Wait, I'm coming. Alright, so some things I want to see from Chikara in the future is more animated content. I'm hoping and praying.
Waves. She's talking to you.
And just to be able to play Diaz more. Such a fun character to play. My top 3 anime now that I'm watching: Ranking of Kings, of course, Attack on Titan, and I'm not really watching it. I haven't been watching a lot of anime. I've just been doing a lot of auditions and stuff. Like,
I feel you.
I need to watch Belle. I need to go to the theaters. I've been looking forward to watching it. I just haven't had time to yet.
I feel you on the anime stuff. I'm very similar. Well, for me, for anime, it's like it's hard for me to watch new stuff while working on Shakara because subconsciously things get in here that I don't want to be in the story. Like, for example, this was like way back in I'm pretty sure it was book 2 or 3. It might have been 3. No, it was 3 when Kurisu did his first like Kami no punch or whatever against like the spider. I realized right then and there that I had a lot of inspiration from My Hero involved in just my art and just other stuff and aspects. And I realized that I did not want to make Kurisu a hand-fighting character because we already have that with One Punch Man. We already have that with Deku. We have that with so many animes to where their power literally is just them fist-fighting. And recently, just with Demon Slayer, because I've always loved Demon Slayer, I was just like, what if I combined, or what if, like, for example, Deku was put in a position, just hypothetically, Deku was put in a position to where he's in a massive city, and he has to fight a demon that's the size of a building, and he cannot use One for All 100%. How would he take down that demon effectively? And I realized that I could do that with Kurisu by giving him a weapon. And that's why most of the promotional stuff coming out now is with him with his Switchblade. Because now he has an alternative for close combat fighting in heavily populated areas. And I think that'll change him up in a better way than most main characters are now, at least in mainstream anime. So going back to about anime and stuff, I'm just now watching Jujutsu Kaisen because I did not want to watch it when it first came out because everyone was talking about it. It was like, oh, the animation's amazing, like that. And I literally looked at it and I was just like, I can't. Like, it looks too good. I can't. So I've been literally forced to watch Attack on Titan, My Hero, and Demon Slayer. That's like it because like those are like the ones that I know I can watch and be like, okay, I'm safe. I won't try to make an Eren Yeager 2.0. At least not yet. At least not yet. But yeah, I don't know. I keep trying to. Is Lux here? Like, I know he's like back and forth. I'm trying to get him in for a little bit, so like he's not just like what's going on at the end of everything. I guess he's not here yet. Let's see, what time is it? 7:56. We don't have that much time left. First, like I said, I want to say thank you for everybody that's here and everyone that is not here, because this cast has grown so much in just the last year, and it's like, oh my goodness, I'm excited to see where it goes from now on, because we now have, like, I drew that giant illustration. It's like 30 plus characters now. It's a lot, and a lot of characters to come that weren't in that illustration that I did. So it's like, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to see in like a year to 2 years just how much more we grow in terms of voice acting, in terms of, you know, more help. Like, because I am looking for more animators, so that way Chia doesn't have to do everything herself. I'm looking, sorry, someone's calling me. I'm looking for background artists, really things, you know, and you know, Kyra was talking about, you know, she wants more animation. You know, if we can find another animator and a background artist, the possibilities literally are endless at this point, because at that point, literally, we could make like some really cool stuff that a lot of other people aren't making, that have 10 times more followers than a lot of us. So it's like, and even what we're doing now, a lot of people don't have. So it's very unique, and it's also, like, and I said, I'm very appreciative of you guys and what's to come, because with the stuff that's coming up, like I said, I can't really spoil a lot of it because the official release date is next week. But that, moving forward with that and you guys, has a lot of possibilities, and I'll talk to you guys about it after this call if you just want to know, keep in the loop. I'm pretty sure I might have already, I'm not sure. But other than that, for the viewers watching, I hope you have enjoyed this video. This is the first of many. I plan to do this with them, you know, at least every couple of months or something, you know, whenever something big comes out, or, you know, just figured something out, because this is the first time we've done something like this, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. I would have you guys go around and kind of tell your social media and stuff, but I think the recording and the Google Meets will be done in literally like 10 minutes, so we don't have that much time. But what I'll do is, during this video, guys, you saw that I was putting stuff on the screen and editing and post, so you'll get to see their social medias, their content, what they've been working on, and always in the description, everybody that's here is going to be there, so you guys can go check them out, check out their work outside of Chikara. That way you can see kind of like how amazing these people are and what they're trying to do with this as a career. Because it's very unspoken, so definitely go follow and support them, because not a lot of people really think about, you know, the voice behind the character and like what they do and how they do it in their process. So these guys put in a lot of work, a lot of hours. And same for Chia, even though she doesn't voice act, she does a lot of hours for animating. I'm pretty sure she was drawing in the beginning of this call. I thought I heard her sketching.
I still am, right?
I thought I heard some sketching going on over there.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I appreciate you all watching. Like I said, make sure to follow these guys, make sure to like and subscribe, make sure to check out everything, and to spread the word. That's the only way, like Wave said, we all eat, is if you guys spread the word and really support and show them off and brag that, you know, hey, like, these guys are doing this, I was there at the beginning. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate it. I will catch you guys for the next video, and peace.